it wasn't your normal offensive showing from Texas, but their defense was they were really really good, really really good. Uh, I mean, had clamps on them all night, but as well as Ohio State. Ohio State had clamps on Texas. I think that Arch held the ball too long at times, but for the most part, he had a clean pocket. They got after him a couple times, but he had a clean pocket for the most part. I don't think the receivers were getting open. Really,
No.
I think Ohio State was playing absolutely great defense, great coverage. So hats off to them. Again, Texas defense they played just as good. It's not like they got torched or gave up just home run ball after home run ball. It was, I mean, really really good ball game. Just would have hoped to see a better offensive showing from Sarkeesian. I thought it looked a little different than we usually see.
Yeah, for sure. That was definitely one of the big things that stood out. I think while the game was going on, I know we texted back and forth at one point, and I was like, "Man, we're not seeing the motion and some of the shifts that you see from a typical Steve Sarkisian offense." Just felt like they're almost just playing them straight up. I don't know if that was by design or anything to do with Arch and maybe being his first start, but it did look a little bit different than I think we typically see from Texas offense. And like you said too, we expected a defensive low scoring type of game with two inexperienced and young quarterbacks. But my main takeaway from the game is long term, I don't have concerns about either of these teams really. I felt like that was going to be the case coming out of it, regardless of who won and lost. I know both these teams are going to be contenders and they're going to be just fine once they get into the conference season and things like that. But